Hello Royals and welcome back! Last time we were doing a Christmas wreath and today we are going to be doing something more whimsical. We're going to be doing a woodland scene. In order to make our masterpiece, let me show you the different items that we will be using. The first item on our list is the container. Oval, great. After that, we have a bag with dirt. We have 2 bags with gravel. We have 1 bag with glass mulch. We have another bag with a selection of mosses. And we have our woodland garden kit. Inside you will find little porcupines, some signs, different kinds of gravel too, some discs, wooden discs, some mushrooms, a little bridge, and a very cute door. And a couple of other extras that we just added in there, and you will find it inside as a surprise. Another one of the items would be a spray bottle that we will use to moisten the dirt and to water our centerpiece once it's done. This is our finished masterpiece. Every single one of these plants will be added to the list of items that you will receive with your package. We offer 2 color options. We offer the pink palette and then we offer the maroon palette. The different plants that will be added to the maroon package are these ones, and they will be placed in the same spot as the ones that they are substituting. Let me explain. The maroon one will go in place of the pink one. The fern will go in place of the palm. And the irisine will go in place of the astrantia. Is it clear as mud? I certainly hope so. So let's get started. The first thing that we're going to be using is the gravel. We have 2 packages of gravel. The purpose of the gravel is having some drainage at the bottom of our container, so our plants don't pretty much like drown in the water when we are watering, just in case, some of you are a little bit like heavy-handed when you are watering. So we're gonna be adding the gravel like so, and we want it to be as level as possible because we want to provide the same level of drainage all through our centerpiece. And once we have this more or less level, we are ready for our second step, which is adding the dirt. When adding the dirt, we are not going to be dumping it all at once. What we're going to be doing is adding it layer by layer because we want to moisten our dirt as we keep on building up the levels. That way we don't have to be going heavy with the watering after everything is planted. And this is going to be what we are going to be using later on in order to water this centerpiece. So now we're going to start actually putting our plants into the container. We will put the tall ones at the back, the middle in the middle, and the smaller ones at the front. That way our design is going to be able to be seen from every single angle, and it's going to be telling a story from every single angle. Okay, so the first plant that we're going to be putting is this parlor palm. And when we're taking the plant out, we are not going to be just like pulling it out all at once. What we're going to be doing, in order not to damage the roots that are in here or the plant when we are pulling, is gently squeezing a little bit, squeeze a little bit, so that way we're kind of like loosen it from the package. we grab it at the bottom, not at the top. Put it upside down, let a little bit of gravity work for you, and pull it. Once we're done that, what we want to do is loosen the roots a little bit. In order to do so, pretend you're cracking an egg. You're gonna be like cracking it this way, and then turn it around and cracking it this other way. As you can see, the roots are loose in here. That's all the plant needs in order to settle down accordingly. You can shed a little bit of the dirt that is surrounding it. It's not necessary though, but I don't know, if you have fun playing with dirt, this is your moment. You take the bark away, and we can only make a little bit of a hole in here. Be mindful of the depth. Remember, we don't want to mix any more than necessary the dirt with the gravel that is at the bottom. We settle it in. We settle her here, and there we go. And then we move towards the next one. We have to figure it out. What kind of curves are we gonna be doing in here? For this design, the curve is gonna be coming from, let me see if you guys can see it in here. It's gonna be coming from the back. It's gonna be hugging our plant in here. Okay, something like this. And it's gonna be coming out the other hole. Okay, let's pretend, I mean, we're gonna be making a river, so let's pretend this is a river. Okay. In order to do this, we have to figure it out. What other section or what other kind of plants are we gonna be putting in this little corner in here to make the idea of something coming over? Now that our planting is done, we are gonna be marking the way that the little river or the little creek that we're doing in here is gonna go. And in order to do so, we're going to be using this bag of rocks that came in our Woodland garden kit. Now that our plants are in place and now that we have our little river defined in the container, we are going to be using the items that we have in our Woodland garden kit in order to make a little design. And I'll see you in a bit. centerpiece is done. I hope you had a good time doing it. And in case you want some extra good feeling with this, at the Royal Mayfair we prepare a little bit of a surprise in here, sending you a whole lot of love and a whole lot of kisses. But because COVID distancing rules are in effect, we just send them in a very sanitized package, and you will figure it out. Who do you share this with? Until the next time, see you at the Mayfair.